Today we are going to redecorate their SereniTea Pot, and this is my friend's account, and they are a whale. They were, I guess. They have these. They stopped playing the game. I decorated their teapot before. This is the result. Since they have a limited items, I only enclosed. I just made like a circle here and then made this one into a background. So I replicated the peaks in leeway. That's what it is, and then you could see that when you enter, like over there, just from the distance. Yeah. Okay, so to save us some time, we'll work on the things that, you know, whatever items they have in their inventory, that's all we're gonna use. Okay, but if you want something else like a tree or something, then we'll buy it. Switch realm style. Okay, good, I did. Okay, so we'll make it here. Cool aisle. Let's make them something that's simple first. So simple, but like, you know, kind of similar to what I have. So for example, you don't have that much furnishings. We will enclose the area, like we don't have to fill everything, right? We're just gonna find a spot. Like if you want to use all of this, like all around your mansion, we can put your mansion in the center here. So this is for beginners who just started the SereniTea Pot. Okay, so buildings like these, you know, they will work together with Mondstadt buildings. So what you can do is maybe attach this one here, right? This is what I did on my other teapot. I mean my own teapot, right? So I did it like that. So it's simple, like you don't have to really think. So if it's like that, and then the door is kind of like just buried in there, just elevate this one. So what we can do is float it, right? So we will use the teapot instead. So just like that, and then we'll teleport there. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll summon your teapot right here. Okay, this is for those who don't have the snowman or the Favonian goodies, that you just have missed the events, right? Okay, so you see this one? That's the problem. It's a little bit higher than the floor here that's in the mansion. So what you do is you will sink that one. So sink it. If you don't know how to sink like properly, I have a tutorial on my YouTube. I mean my videos, my other live actually. It's not that long, so I trimmed it. So you would just do this. So that's the ground level, and then turn these off. Just kind of like lower it a little bit and go here and see if it's leveled. Okay, it's leveled now. Okay, that's good. And then make sure that the building, this selected building, is right in front of the, I mean behind the teapot. Click it. Then now you can take this out. We can make water here instead. So to do that, we'll add, I don't know, we can add a small, these ones, because they're like short. So we can do that. Right? Then you would still put this back here, right? And then we'll make a bridge, but you have to move this a little bit closer. Okay, like that. And put it on. Just like that, and then we can float that one. So just same procedure. This is leveled. Okay. So just like that, you know, a mini bridge. There, we did something. So that's another idea if you want. It was quick and easy to do, and I know that there's a, you know, the water is not seen right away, but you can move it around. Like here, you can just make it centered right over here. You can even hide the corals part. like that. Yeah, like this way. Okay, and then here we can add another building, like that. So remember, Tubby is right here. Okay, so don't cover Tubby unless you don't want to see her, you know. So Tubby will be right there. Let me see if Tubby is okay. Okay, Tubby is fine. There. Right? There's water. And then this gap can be covered by something too. So. Or we can move the pond. And move this one. Oh, this one's cute. Let's add this one. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna use a tile though. We can use a tile like that. An extra tile over here. So to do that, we can float it instead. So go back to your teapot again. So even though you don't see the item, right? You can still see this part here. You can just set your teapot above it and then click it and it will still work. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay. And then you can remove this part. This set because we don't need it. Okay. We got our stuff there. Okay. That's good. So all we could do maybe is just add rocks. Okay. That's it. To fill it up with, that gap needs to be filled up with rock. And maybe this one. Okay, that works too. So no wonder it's dark because it's nighttime. So that one, and then if it's nighttime, obviously you can add the light lanterns. Okay, so this one's bright. This one's a little bit dim because you can use this one instead. A dimmed one. And just put it here. Like anywhere that like makes sense, right? It's all up to you. So just experiment with your placing and stuff. So now it doesn't look like the pond anymore. Except for this one. The ball is just underneath, so you won't be able to see that. That's okay. If you really don't want to see that, just put a rock there. There. It's gone. There. Save it. Then let's go. Keep on checking because you want to do this also if you want to keep on checking. That way you're gonna be satisfied with your placement and stuff. This yeah, there we go. That's good. So now you extended your mansion and you added some, you know, details. It's really tiny detail, but it actually works because look, your character can still fit there. Genuine pain when seeing empty teapots. Yes. Oh my god, you don't have an idea of how, you know, painful this is to... It's actually harder to decorate without items, right? It's really hard to decorate. And then that's why people give up early on in this I call this mini game. Is this a mini game? You can add this one here actually. Oh wow. Whoa, look at this. It's so cute. Okay, wait. Whoa. Okay. That is cute. See, you can even do that. That is really nice. So you can experiment with flipping the mansion and you'll create something like this, you know. It's even me, I get surprised too. So just add the light, that way it's not that dark in there. So if you want this light to just float as well, because it's too short, if it's too short for your door, for example, if it's too short, then if you want to put it here, then just yeah, grab this one, put it there. Since this is already set to that height anyways, see, that same height, just place it there, and then just don't break this set until you're finished with it. And then put the thingy on. Yeah. Let's move it even more there, like that, or here, wherever you feel like putting the light. light source. And go back to your teapot. So even though it's really far over there, just kind of zoom in really well. And then just make sure that you're clicking above this wheel here. This wheel here. See, that's how you know that it worked. Because it blinks. There we go. So for those of you who are struggling with syncing glitch like this, you can also sync other things other than that. So since you already know this part here, so what you do is, for example, you want to sync this boulder, right? And here's a comparison. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. So if what you're trying to sync is like this, is tall, what you have to adjust is this boulder here, this one, the middle boulder, and turn this off, snap height. So for example, you want grass, right? So you would just adjust it to up till here, right here. So you have to take into account that this is also thick cement. Here's a comparison. So what if you want to cover this much of the stem here, but you want to keep the bush part? So you don't want the stems, you just want to see the leaves, okay, of this bush. So what you would do is you compare it to here. So we'll grab the same type of plant, for example. Let's just actually use these two. That there, you don't get confused. So we'll compare that to this. Okay. So now you would hover it like that. So you would like it, you want it like that, right? On here. But this one alone, you can't sync by itself. You need a boulder, a floating boulder. So you would put this on a floating boulder and then put that together. Added height is together. So now it's too much. So now you just readjust this part. There. So you want this, you don't want to see this part, the stem, and just kind of sink it. Okay, you're not done. Okay, you need an anchor, right? This is the same thing as this one. This one. Okay, we're gonna make a set like this, but this one's different because this has the boulder on it. So this is the same as this part, so the anchor. So you would create set, click that one, and then click this one. Okay, and then put them all both on the boulder here, and then sink it back to the very ground because you already set the height for this, right? So you just put it right straight across, straight downwards, and then see how it will be the same as this one. It will be the same as that when you place it there. See that? It's the same height. So that's the visually how to visually sync something. So now you know you only want this part to remain in there, right? So you can do that. But first we need to decorate Tubby's corner. Let's decorate their Tubby's corner. So this one needs to be moved right here, and then we'll add some. We can add this one here. You don't have to float it. It's up to you, really. If you want to float it, just reuse this part here. This is your floor leveler set, or you know, then just put it your fencing here. If that's too high for you, you can definitely change it later. You can say is just you did this part here, so they don't know what you're talking about, and then you'll just say just go to my YouTube channel, and I showed it there, right? So there you go. Okay, so you can put more obviously right here. I don't think anyone decorates this part at all, but we can add like a companion there to, you know. Let's see, let's decorate this door. I want to actually decorate it because I haven't done it before. So they don't have a chair, so I'm gonna put a bench. I don't think a companion can float. Yeah, it can. You just do this. You put it on a tile first. So you can put venti here. But yeah, put it at the very edge or something. Then put venti right there. So lower it down, obviously, right? Take it out first. I took it out because that way it's easier to, it's already selected, right? When you select it. Because if you try to put it down and then you try to select it here, it's harder. Because you're going to click the mansion instead. And then since that is selected, you can float it with the teapot. Oh, my eye! There we go. Let's see. How is Venti doing there? Venti's chilling. So what would you put on this balcony, on this part here? Does anyone know? If this was my teapot, I wouldn't like ask, because I do have a lot of things in my teapot. Because, you know, I am a teapot main, if you didn't know that. I am stuck. So since Venti lives here, we'll just add his supply of wine. The not so obvious supply of wine. I'll put the stuff here. This is Venti's goodies in here, in this crates. So in this hallway, no one really cares, but we're gonna add a light anyways, because that way you can see that there's a hallway, right? Now it looks, we can put it here. It looks inviting, and you know, if your guests are curious on how did you do that here, because no one really would be able to put items on there. I don't even know why. Like Hoyoverse would put some flooring on their housing and you can't even put stuff on it. That just doesn't make sense. You could put your teleport there like this in the corner. So for this teleport here, I will show you where the person will spawn. The person will spawn like this. So it will be like this. They will face this way. So make sure you rotate it like that. You know, if you want where you want to let them face the. It's kind of weird, so we can put it like here. So when you teleport there, and then you'll face the right way. Because what if you like rotate it? It will face the another direction, and then that doesn't look right. For example, you put it there because you think that this part is gonna be facing there. Oh, I want to put it here because I want people to face that one when they teleport. Nope, that's not the case because Hoyoverse says I'm gonna not let you do what you want. So they're gonna be crooked. Can we put a door? I kind of want to put a door. It's gonna have a door. This house is gonna this balcony is gonna have a door. Even if it means I need to use a whole house for it. Because that's just right. This is just the right way to do it. I will. And it's done. The tea stuff with plants, you can do that too. So just do this. Like this. Let's stop with this part here. So because we have enough, we even have venti and it's still green. Okay. Remember this one? We can put it back now. We can add a tree. So I'm gonna close this one here too. So I'm gonna we can do this. Lower it down a bit. And now we can't lower it because you just need to elevate this a little. Then lower it. There. But then our grass is still no. No. Should we just not? Okay, let's just not. Because it looks funny. This one doesn't really need to be there. We can put it here. Oh, I really like this tiny window there though. It's over here. So I wanna cover it, but if you like this tree here as well, then just put it there anyways. With more of these. Just gonna do this. I'll do it like this. That way there's like something that you can, you know, if you want, you can add more tiles. We can block this part too if you want. So make more streets if you want as well. And then right here you can add a tiny alleyway, but I don't think you'll have enough for so we're just gonna block it. You're gonna make it look like there. For now, temporarily you can block things like this. If you don't want people to go there, and just block it. Okay, so on here you can block this one too. Maybe we can block it with this house. Yeah. Yeah, just block the ones that need you can even do it like this too. Yeah, there we go. You can elevate this as well. There it is. There. Yeah, like actually, yeah, we can put something. We can even add this, I don't know, to make it look kind of fancy. Okay, how about this one? Ooh, stuff you could use to cook. Okay. We can add that too, right here. This is so cute. You can add a little well there. It looks good. There. This acts as a light, but also to cover that. And then here we can add lanterns too. For this door. Maybe right here. Okay, we can add more detail there, right here. Like right here. Here, I'm gonna add the light here. It says full. We can put the vines here and do this. And we can put more here. Flowers? Oh my god, I can't believe there's like in each corner you need like lighting. And it does really make a huge difference. I'll have some tubby stuff here. So dark. Oh no, we don't want that. So we can add this too right here. If it's too dark for you, you can add like the lights but just hidden, you know. And right here you can add lamp. Ooh. Okay, this corner could have something. Maybe we'll put this barrel of. It's a perfect spot for it. Is this good here? Am I curious about your teapot? Ooh, are you in North America? You know, soon. Yeah, just use items that don't take up a lot of space. There's an individual there's a list there for each item, and then you can see their load values because not everything. For example, like this fence would have 30, and then the next fence would be 20. They don't have a low discount. Like if you use another copy of a tree, then it's still gonna be the same load value. So all those things. So right here, I'm just gonna use this one. Oh, we reach our load limit. Let me remove this because I think we can still add more stuff. These are just extras. See this one? There's another one underneath it. So you can just remove this first and then remove that one. Okay, what was I doing here? We can add more rocks. This design is so pretty. You are actually really talented. Thank you, Sidon. Well, it's like it's with practice too. I really like to decorate. Like since I was like a kid, I would draw houses and stuff, but I never got, you know, an interest in if I wanted to become an architect or something like that. If you're wondering, no, I didn't want to. So I don't know. If this was my job, then I probably would not like it that much. So something like a hobby, this is like just a hobby, right? I think it's good to just keep it as a hobby and your favorite pastime, because that way you're passionate still about it. I mean, your interest will still be there even if you're like really tired and stuff. But that's just me, and other people might not be like that. If you're working and then you love what you're doing, then that's great, right? Now it looks like abandoned, but that's fine. Oh, that's good. We have used every single bit of load. Okay, let's tour again. We are done. Okay. So I will change it to nighttime. That way you can see the lighting, the difference when you put lighting or not. It makes a lot of difference, to be honest. So corner, we can sit here. This is the balcony of the side of the mansion. I put a door here. This is a house, an entirely different house. There's your supply of wine. Venti's supply of wine. And there's 3 items here. Venti's right here with the flowers. And our leeway corner. Just a hint of leeway. And then, you know, our mini vineyard. Just some pots. So I put it halfway there because I don't want it to overlap with the roof of this roof here. That's why it's like that. Another little corner. Tabby's corner might be bare, but just keep it minimal, kind of. Don't overcrowd it unless it's like part of your theme. That way you can still sit with Tubby. But look at this. You can fix this by kind of doing the sinking glitch and then elevate this properly. Or you can place it on a tile as well. It will work. In here, there's 2 lamps that are hidden. That way it adds light still. And here, there's a corner for water. So I combine, this is from the BP, and this is an empty fountain. And then these 2 are like, there's a hidden, I hid the other parts of it because they don't really look good. So I just made it like the 2 vase just for the water. And then we have an actual water there. That's Clee's pond. Right. Venti is happy, yeah. And we have our kitchen. And then for this one is just to, you know, like a stairs, little stairs. That way you don't trip. This one actually landed perfectly on it, so it's good. And our well for the water. And someone's house. You are cooking? Here, you can cook here too. Amazing fireplace. Thank you. Kitchen stuff. I really like this little roof because it like protects them when it rains, because this one has, you know, obviously, because if you're cooking, right, you want ventilation. So it's like there's a chimney and then there's an extra ventilation, you know. Because if you're an architect, you would think about all those things, you know. And the indoors is empty, so don't worry about it. And I really like that I landed this one perfectly here. We could have done this a lot better by pushing this tree towards the, but I don't think that's a good idea because look, it's already like out here, but that's okay. And then right here, it's just the outside world, which is the reality of the teapot. So don't go out here. Just stay within the gates of your fantasy, your teapot fantasy. Just stay in there. And see you later. I mean, not later, but you know. Okay. Alrighty. Have fun, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. I have to go too, so that you guys will be able to sleep and do your own thing now. Okay. See ya.